Hey guys, out here, and today I thought I'd do a video on the B-17, and during which I'll talk a little about my opinions on just bombers in general in War Thunder, and what purpose they should serve, and what they are right now. So I'll see you guys in this game. Alright, here we are, over Sicily. Let's see, hold on. Someone just spawned in. Halifax, Sterling. What other bombs do we have? Oh, who spawns it? What? Oh, maybe it's an attacker spawn I was talking about. But yeah, right now in the game, the only purpose that bombers seem to fit is destroying the bases. And well, here it is. Right now we have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 dedicated bombers. Some would argue, and would be right, that replacing those with fighters would be more beneficial to the team, because you see bombers like this, bombers like the Halifax, bombers like, bombers like the Wellington, things like that. Those are meant for extremely high altitude bombing or night bombing. And right now, that doesn't really exist in War Thunder. So, and it's also hard for the bombers to go after ground targets, being that that's usually reserved for the attackers, and it's a small target, especially since they nerf bombing damage, from what I heard. And just in general with the players too, you know, you spend a lot of the time flying along like this, not doing anything. And then at this BR 5.3, all it takes is a single round from the EF-109K4, and you're done. You can't defend against that. You can take plenty of 50 cows, but all it takes is 130 that rips off your wings. So, tempted to go after the vehicles right here. There's a B-17 down there. I think I might go after the base though. Let's see. I'll drop one bomb in the center, see how many we can kill. But yeah, I feel that attackers serve more of a meaning in the game. Like you see the ME-410s and the Wyvern P-47s. They contribute. They can shoot down aircraft, they can destroy objectives like the tank columns on this map. Especially the 410s, they can finish games. If they destroy all the tanks. And, you know, granted, for them, that's good. They get a ton of RP, but for everyone else, ending it early. And bombers, very high risk. Attackers, you're almost always going to get there. But if you're playing as a bomber, you can get intercepted easily. Especially also at higher tier, the climb rate makes the air spawn almost pointless. Approaching target right now. So yeah, BF-109. Looks like he's climbing with me. He also might just be going for the F4U. Okay. Drop 2. I'm gonna turn towards the base now. Oh, they both crashed. That's good for us though. So that lets us escape. Go out. Bombs. This vehicle's moving. Oh, we got 8. How much is that? 600. Excuse me. But looks like we're gonna drop the rest of our bombs on their base. I'm surprised they don't have anyone high up. Usually you get... Well, never mind. I was gonna say usually you get them high up, but we're at about 6,000 out, or rather 5,500. There isn't too many fighters up here. And with a new addition of those vehicles over there, you get some of the fighters divert there. They drop their bombs and try to rack up the RP. Okay, we're going to drop 5 on the base and we're going to go loop back around, go kill that. Bomb sites on this one. Studying out. Oh, wrong button. Keep hitting and I reassign them. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, turn around, go back to the vehicles. Now we're at 6,000. Ouch. Not that much. I don't know. Yeah, looks like base damage didn't do as much as the vehicles, so we're gonna go back here on the vehicles. Alright, level flight. Just gonna adjust so we're on course. Vehicles. Right there. Go back home. Let's see this. Now you can get higher bomb loads, and if you destroy the airfield, that can end the game, but getting that means you have to kind of have more... Ooh, 9 ground turrets. That's nice. But in order to do that, what I said about the airfield, that usually takes a lot more bombers. And sometimes even at that, they have to take multiple trips. So we're gonna go back down here. See how's the team doing. Okay. Looks like most of them are ground pounding, but we still have some fighters. Looks like they're both diving on that 190. And then it also becomes to the point where it's harmful, where it's ruins the game for other people. I.e., when you're the last bomber, or you're the last guy on your team, and you're a bomber, you're out at 6,000 meters, you're not going to tell the enemy where you are. You're just going to try and stay alive as long as you can. And for the enemy players, that can make things horribly dull, because they already killed all of your fighters, and then the only thing left is a bomber that's not doing anything. So let's see. Keep going down. That's a big change, because usually you see like the does go over by here, these tank formations. Now all the attackers are diverted over here while attacking this, because why not? You have vehicles over there, and those are one of the easiest things to destroy in the game. Still going down. How's it looking? Okay, so we have, looks like 3 ground pounders. Okay. And there goes one of our Spitfires. I'm gonna skip past this for a while. Alright, coming in for a landing right now. Yeah, I enjoy attackers a lot more for fighter bombers, because you have to play both sides of it. You can shoot down fighters, you can also get a lot of RP from destroying ground targets, rather than the bombers are really, in my opinion, kind of a bland gameplay. And it's always usually either get it all or you die in the process. There isn't really any in between as far as experience goes. You can't say I had an average time. It's usually, oh, I bombed out the enemy base, or I got shot down within 2 minutes. Matching our speed. Some more speed. Good landing. What's up? So, 2. We spawned 2 of them now. Oh, there's 3. 2 fighters, bomber. So that makes 2 aircraft left. And it doesn't look like this one's done anything. Come to Sterling. Doesn't look like that good of a approach, but I can wait. This is the true test, seeing if you can take off with a full bomb load. I guess mine's not full though. Just the stock one. Oh, we're already off the ground. Apparently we are. I expected it to take like the whole runway and barely get off. But some big wings. Right, lots of lift. I think one of the, back on subject, is that the with the British bombers, they really don't have that much in terms of defensive fire as say the Americans or even the new Tu-4. And Tu-4 is an example of the giant bombers of War Thunder. They have all, or what people refer to them as the Death Star. You have so much of defensive fire, and you also have so much so much of a bomb load, and you get the high out spawn, so you always keep your altitude, and most fighters will kind of stall out trying to get to you. Come on. Come on. Reloading. Those on the engines. Yeah, most likely gonna die here. Oh. Not so much for that guy. But flap snapped off. That's not good. Trying to gain some out. We are extremely damaged right now. Try and turn us around. Do that. Oh, looks like the Sterling crashed. Or maybe he just left. But we are very badly damaged. Lost our flaps. See if we can make a landing. Turn on manual engine control. See if we can make it back home. I thought we were done for there. Honestly, weren't getting many hits with on the 190, but we were able to take out the 109. Seemed that the 190 ran out of ammo. That was extremely lucky. Oh, there's only 2 people left. So all we need to do is make sure they double team on the 190. And then we can take out the 217 easy. Going for another. Oh, our fighter just got shot down. Going for the second landing. Turn out this way. Wrong way. As much power as we can. Oh, shot down the 190, so pretty much GG right now. Unless the 217 can do anything. Go around there, and then I'll start my turn. That out. Okay, start turning in now. Balanced out. Here we go. Use throttle. A bit more. Oh no. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Up, up, up. belly landing. Hopefully this works. And is it going to repair? Yep. Got worried with the... Oh, lost 2 vehicles. That was a decent game. Shot down someone. Destroyed a whole bunch of targets. Okay, so let me know your feedback on how bombers are. Because how I see it with bombers like the B-17, the Lancaster, Wellington, I feel like things like that, they should be, I don't know, those were meant to be long-range bombers, and, you know, they bombed from Britain into Berlin, and so that doesn't really come up in War Thunder. Maybe during conference, or during conflict or whatever. Maybe that would be more suited. You could have the formations of hundreds of B-17s and P-51 escorts. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Remember to subscribe.